Hey guys, and welcome to Final Boss Time! Well, kind of. Anyway, first things first, 3 or 4 parts, left head, middle head, right head, and the core itself. Now, this is probably the most difficult fight in the game, which is why I've built it up as, you know, the epic final battle, even though it's not. There's some more stuff to do after this, but first things first, let's set up a few things to make our life a little easier. Let's see, I want these types of items. So, Battle Manicure, attack level +5, we want that on you. And then you, we want to give, no, stop that. We want to give face paint, 5 act. The battle, just because so we can do more damage, and this because you are my ultimate buffing, debuffing, keeping up with everybody character. And now the other one we want to do, no, we want to do some speed mushrooms if at all possible. Yeah, let's focus on those ones for now. So that everybody gets some, and you can do some as well. And we'll focus on Tio even though she doesn't need it, so that hopefully I hit 2 people instead of only 1. There we go, so that makes Ryudo fast. And then she's going to start doing Whisper to the Stars, because we actually do need some buffs in this fight. Debuffs would be nice as well. But, yeah,
oh, stars
all in due
above,
time.
Please listen to my voice.
It's not very hard to hear your voice, honey. They left the audio a little too high when you were in the booth. Also note that we're not on the Earth right now because Valmar took up into the sky and we're within Valmar. Let's see here. Destruction Light. You want to avoid that if at all possible. That's that. The one can do all healer. I haven't done any damage, so I'm not worried about that quite yet. Let's see here. What else can I do for buffs? I could go snooze. One of them is susceptible to it, and I've got water spells up quite a bit, so maybe it'll work. I think it's actually the one that's casting. Or no, maybe it's the right head. I don't know. One of them's susceptible to it.
Stop that!
Yeah, I'm not worried about that at all. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to prevent the damage. Maybe I will. Let's see here. So Destruction Light. Yeah, we want to make sure that vanish. I don't even know what that does. It's not on the list of attacks that he can do. So let's find out. I want to stop that because that's annoying.
Here goes my impact bomb.
But yeah, let's find out what Vanish does. I'm going to regret this, I know. It's going to be something really deadly, and Elena really doesn't need it, but she's immune to all status effects, so I'm not worried about that. What exactly does this do? I don't... Oh! Well, that sucks. I would have blocked that if I had known that that's what that did. That screws my entire strategy for this fight. Wow, that really sucked. Don't let that happen. Vanish is really, really bad.
Take that.
Wow.
Sky Dragon Slash.
Okay. There goes all my prep. The plan was to have Tio as my buffer. She was going to do Whisper to the Stars a lot, and then she was also going to do some other buffs as well. That changes my whole plan, kind of. I still have to cast it a whole bunch of time because I need to buff myself up for this fight, because you really do need the extra defense and specifically the extra speed. But that really, really sucks because I wasted those rare items in this fight too. Damn! I've never seen him use that in like the 3 or 4 times I've played this game now, and I've fought this guy more times than that. Wow, that sucks! Alright, speed mushrooms. Will that get 3 or 2? That'll get... I probably should have done Tio. I might have been able to get 3. Oh well. Tio definitely needs to get more speed, and she needs it now. Okay, Destruction Light. We don't want you to do that. That one does like 1,500 damage to anyone directly in front of the boss. So we definitely don't want that.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way of stopping him from doing that. He might get it off anyway. I'm not too worried about the burn flame. But yeah, this boss is long and he is strong. He's gonna get that off, isn't he? Hammer Claw also sucks. You don't want to get hit with this. Mainly just because it hits a very large arc in front of him and hits quite hard.
I'll be okay.
And there's an all healer.
I shall reveal the power of God.
Basically, this fight is like fighting all 4 of our party members at once. It's not fun. Would you stop using that? I'm gonna go for White Apocalypse. And then he's gonna go for the Golden Hammer.
There!
Wow, I can't believe Vanish killed all my buffs. That really sucks.
Oh, tainted ones.
Well, that's different. That's definitely different.
Return to the world of darkness.
I guess he had to have some kind of really buff attack. I just never seen it before, so I figure I might as well at least show it. Even though it completely nukes all of my attempts of doing this fight, you know. Oh well.
Oh, stars above, please listen.
Pretty much
to
all
my
of the boss's
voice.
attacks do quite a bit of IP damage, which is why I equipped all of the gear to reduce IP damage. So hopefully that helps me out, because like they would move you like an inch or more on the screen or on the IP gauge, and that's not very good. That's just
Sworn
deadly.
enemies, you shall be defeated.
Especially if you're
Take
trying to
that.
heal.
Sky Dragon Slash.
So we know for next time. Of course, now all of my characters are at the start, which isn't really helping. Which means he's going to get off. Yeah, he uses a lot of elemental spells. Most of them I'm not worried about. I do note that the boss is strong against both fire and that can inflict move block, which really sucks. And here's Destruction Light, which does a lot. Yeah. You don't want to get hit by that. Okay. Droplets of Life. Here's a situation where it actually makes sense to use it to heal status effects and to fully heal
Holy
everyone.
One, send your rain of life.
It's funny that all of her spells revolve around Holy, and that at this point she knows that the god is dead, and the people involved in the religion are the people we're fighting. You know, the ones that were leading it for who knows how long. There we go. I like that. More Whisper to the Stars.
Oh, stars above, please
Now we'll
listen
start trying to
my
hammer down
voice.
on them a little bit more, but you definitely need some of the buffs to make this fight a little more manageable. And now we've finally gotten Tio back up to full speed there, full act, so that's good. Yeah, the act makes a huge difference. Let's see. All healer, burn flame. Okay, I'm not worried about any of that stuff. So yeah, Baboom is probably your best bet. Sky Dragon Slash.
Smash you to pieces.
Now, you may be wondering why they're stopped on the IP gauge there. Some of the pieces of Valmar didn't move there. Well, I guess only so many people can move on the thing at once on one side. It's happened to our characters once or twice as well, but I'm not entirely sure why it seems to happen. It happens in some other fights too, so it's not like unique to this one. But yeah, they're kind of stuck there.
You shall be defeated.
I think it has to do with maybe like one of them being stalled by IP damage. It may be entirely IP damage. I don't know. But anyway. I will take it if they decide to be stuck. Okay, so as soon as that happens, let's go down. We have Golden Potions, restores all SP. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then I think that'll be the last one. And then we'll just spam damage against them and heal when necessary at this point. But yeah, it's actually a useful stat boosting ability that we've got. And this is the first battle where we've really needed more than just a speed mushroom. So I figure it is definitely worth it to up all of our abilities like that. And now he's going to the all healer. His all healer's not bad, but it's not good either.
I shall reveal the power of God.
But yeah, some of those attacks, like even the burn flame and that, would do a lot of IP damage and would slow you down so much that it just leads to a bad time. Let's see. Dead Claw, I believe that's the one that does whatever types of damages that is, or inflicts move blocks. So we're gonna stop you from doing that. The smaller parts have between like 3 and 4,000, or 30 and 40,000, and then the core itself has about 50,000 HP. So we're gonna be here a little while. We've only taken them down 50%, so. But yeah, the more your strength, the more damage you'll do with Sky Dragon Slash, which is why I wanted to up his as much as possible. And ba-boom. We're also going to have to boost up Ryudo's SP again. But that's what the golden potions are for. We've literally saved all the ones and made sure to get the drops to get them so we could use them here. That's entirely my reason for getting them earlier in the game. Not much earlier. I think it was in the Birthplace of the Gods that we got them, or New Valmar, or Valmar's Moon. One of those places. White Apocalypse.
Oh, tainted ones.
But yeah, it's a rather difficult boss fight. I've had a lot more difficulty with it than I did here, even though Vanish really nuked my strategy and slowed it way down, but at least you got to see what it does, so you'll know to avoid it when you fight him. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the elemental spells at all. It really doesn't matter.
Ouch.
It does negligible damage. No! You bastard! I've fought this guy so many times and I've never seen him do it before, and now he does it twice in one fight. You suck! Alright. The other thing we can do with you is a lot of Lotus Flower, because it cancels everybody, and it's really, really good here. So I'm not going to worry about buffs anymore. We've done enough damage now that we're closing in on taking them down, and I probably should have used Rowan to do this instead, so that I would have him to do more damage, because Ryudo does more damage there. And White Apocalypse.
Smash you to pieces!
Oh well. What a troll-like boss. Jeez. Oh yeah, those ogre shoes, I never showed them off. They have 50 move and 10 defense, I think. They say you move like an ogre, but basically it just gives you a whole whack ton of moves. So, I don't know. They're basically useless. I think that's the only piece of equipment I forgot to show off. But, oh well. White Apocalypse! White Apocalypse does a lot of damage when you've boosted it up properly.
Return to the world of darkness.
The more magic stat she has, the better she'll do with it, which is why I like building up her magic stat. Even though she has the lowest magic stat, I think she even has a lower magic stat than Ryudo some of the time. So it's not like she's really, really good or anything like that, but boosting it up helps to do that spell to do more damage, and that's her best way of dealing damage. Yeah, so reduce IP slowing is very much recommended for this fight, even over move block, because we have other ways of dealing with move block. You know, using Elena's spell to heal and get rid of status effects, and Vitality March with Rowan can do the same thing, so that's great. Oh yeah, I never showed this spell off. This is Burn Strike. We have this spell as well, though I never use it. It's a single targeting fire spell, and it hits with Firebirds or Phoenixes or something. It hits a lot. Does a decent amount of damage. Well.
Lotus
See if we can take down one more of those guys. I don't think they drop anything from this fight, so... And that takes care of whatever was left.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated!
Now it's just the one
Take
guy.
that!
Sky Dragon Slash!
I could have used Elena and Nightmare Ball to put the one guy to sleep a little more often, but meh, whatever. What were you doing? You're actually using a normal attack? Why would you want to do that? Sounds like a horrible idea. Wait, Apocalypse.
Oh, tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness.
Well, Zera's pretty tainted at this point, so yeah, that sounds about right. Let's bring him to the darkness where nothing exists. Yeah, notice he's talking in the background and making noise and stuff like that. True Dragon Rise, that's a good idea.
The ultimate secret. True Dragon Rise.
And I was going to go for Fast Dance World, but I guess let's heal her a little bit here. Let's give her... Yeah, we can just give you that one. That's fine.
Please, take this.
She doesn't need that much. Okay, so Ryuta goes first. All healer. Instant acting all healer. Let's see how much this heals. I don't think I've ever done this before, because it's usually not necessary, but... Oh yeah, full heal. That's badass. What are you doing? Hammer Claw. Let's not and say you did there, buddy.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Cancel is still good even this late into the game. Do note there is one... come on. Day of Judgment. I don't know what that does. I have had bad luck with him doing stuff like that, so I'm not even going to let you do that. The other thing I was going to mention was we have the Hyper Moge Bombs, 2 of them. They actually cancel all enemies. They're really, really good. I would save them for something else, if you plan to use them at all.
Lotus Flower. Bloom.
But let's not let him get Day of Judgment. I have a feeling that's going to be very bad news for me. Dead Claw. That I can deal with. No, that sucks, but oh well.
Stop that!
Looks like you're gonna do that again. Do another one of those.
Here goes my impact bomb.
And he can't do anything now, so let's, where's my move block thingy? That's the one. Gotta love instant acting.
Here goes.
And I also want to give you, no, not a golden potion, a fruit to Elena there. Just so that we have stuff to do, because they're going to throw us straight from one boss fight into another boss fight. No, don't do that. Okay, he's protected. Good. Or it missed him anyway. You can do an attack. And you can do an attack. I'm actually using normal attacks in such a late fight. And now golden.
There!
Just because they didn't have very much SP, so I didn't want to waste it. Anyway, that was fun. Is there an experience screen after this? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. But the dialogue goes automatically, so at least I think it does. So I can't really stop the video here and prep for the next one. So this one might be a little bit long. Why? Because we're better than you? Oh, it's worked for us so far. Oh, really? Dirty trick, buddy. Dirty trick. Sure looks like her. No. That doesn't sound like you. And that's the last thing she would ever do to Ryuto. So yeah, I'm not buying this, buddy. I'm calling fake. Of course not. She would have said something funny by now if it was. Selfish as a child, but innocent as a child as well, which is very much true. Yeah, if they had voice acted this scene, that would have made more sense. If they had put in like a knockoff voice or something like that, that would have worked. But unfortunately, since none of this is voice acted, that comes across as, okay, how would we ever know that? It's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.